The problem is that right now we've got David D. dead.
So we can put you there. We know you're there on surveillance. Ain't nobody gonna stand up in court for you and tell that bullshit when we got you on video.
This is 22-year-old Antonio Quinn, sitting in this cold interrogation room alongside his two accomplices. Together, these three have no idea that they were caught on camera just hours ago, covering up the murder of 27-year-old David Washington.
Thank God, man. I have kids, man. I wasn't a part of none of this.
This is not worth you losing your freedom and losing your kids, all 6 of them.
And over the course of their interrogations, they will realize that the only way to save themselves is to turn on each other.
Those people that were in that house, we've got their side of the story. And their side of the story really isn't helping you out right now.
By one.
But if you kill me too, I don't have no gun. Right. Okay, so what they charge me with?
Murder.
How can I get charged with murder?
Read the report.
On January 23, 2018 in Pensacola, Florida, 4 people made the mistake of a lifetime. Itching for a little cash, budding criminals Cleveland Golden Jr., Antonio Quinn, and David Washington had a friend, Tatiana Williams, drive them to a house on Lillian Highway. Their plan was simple: force their way inside, hold the homeowners at gunpoint, and skedaddle away with all the cash, phones, and drugs inside the house. And obviously, I'm not talking about Advil here. For an instant, the plan seemed to be working. But then the Three Stooges' potential victims got hold of one of their guns, and what began as a simple robbery escalated into murder. One of the intended victims fired a shot, striking 27-year-old David Washington. He, along with his accomplices, scrambled out of the house empty-handed and hightailed it back to the getaway vehicle, which Tatiana had parked a few streets over. Unfortunately, David didn't make it to the car. Bleeding from the gunshot wound, he collapsed on 48th Avenue and never got up. Police were later called to the scene, where they discovered David, alone, deceased in the middle of the road. Fortunately, police didn't have to wonder how he ended up there, because right across the street, a homeowner's surveillance camera captured everything. In the footage, David was seen falling down. His 2 co-conspirators, Cleveland and Antonio, tried to pick him up and lift him into the gold sedan that Tatiana was driving. But they didn't exactly try that hard. After discovering that lifting him required work, something they weren't exactly accustomed to, Cleveland ordered Antonio to drop David, and the pair sped off, leaving him on the street to bleed out. Under Florida law, that's a big no-no, because if anyone dies during the commission of a crime, be it a robbery, kidnapping, or even arson, everyone involved can be charged with the same crime. In this case, that crime is murder. But in order to prosecute those charges, police have to get the 3 remaining wannabe robbers, Antonio, Cleveland, and Tatiana, to admit that they were involved in the robbery. Fortunately, none of them are exactly the brightest bulbs in the box. And the first to put that on full display is 22-year-old Antonio Quinn, who perhaps has the deepest connection to the others involved. The getaway driver, Tatiana, is the mother of 6 of his 8 kids. Yes, 8 kids at 22 years old, and David, who sadly passed away, was his cousin, which means police know exactly what buttons to press in order to get their questions answered.
And we understand that it was just going to be a robbery, okay? It is what it is, but in the course of it, somebody got killed.
Your family got killed, your cousin, your people. And now his mama is calling me.
Me.
And she's crying.
I've been crying all night, and I wasn't in there. That was when I first got in the police car. I asked for a lawyer, because I ain't have no parts. I don't care what nobody say. I got witness where I was at the time.
Okay. If you're telling us that you're wanting a lawyer, we can't ask you any questions. But just remember this. We've got the neighbor has video surveillance of it. And also the car that y'all took over there is financed, and they got a GPS tracker on that car. So we can put you there. We know you're there on surveillance. So if you want to try that bullshit that you weren't there and you got people there, that shit ain't going to work. Ain't nobody going to stand up in court for you and tell that bullshit when we got you on video.
We've got you on video trying to load him up in that car.
And we got your people looking at the video saying, that's Pooh right there. I know that's Pooh because I've grown up with him all my life. Okay? So we can stop with all that bullshit that you weren't there. We know Pooh's there. Okay? And if you're going to try that, you're on a sinking ship, cuz.
More than
Well, you know what the thing is, Pooh, is you need to show some remorse and not come in here and try to say, I wasn't there. I don't know nothing about nothing, because that's horse shit. We know it's horse shit. We got you on video. The only thing that you can do, that you can get yourself out of prison, is go in there and say, you know what? I take responsibility for my actions. It wasn't supposed to happen this way. It went sideways, but this is what happened. This is my fault. This is my responsibility. But you know what?
If I tell y'all, can I still get a lawyer? If I tell y'all right now, can I still get?
Yes, that's your right.
Attorney.
That's your constitutional right to have an attorney before we talk to you. Okay? So we're done at this point.
And
we're
I'm
going to take you.
When all that shit happened, I promise God I didn't know none of that shit was going to happen. All I know is he told me, he said, man, we finna go ahead and buy. That's all we got there. Next thing I know, Cleve Gordon Jr., he the one picked up the pistol on that man. I just thought it was just for us. We were finna get buy some leave.
If you're going to commit a crime with your buddies, try not to be the only one who's not related or in a relationship with the others involved, because the further removed you are from your co-conspirators, the more likely you are to be the first one to go down. And Antonio here, he has no problem pointing the finger at Cleveland for that exact reason. While Antonio is related to David and has kids with Tatiana, Cleveland has no relationship with anyone other than friendship, and evidently not a very strong friendship, because the second Antonio heard surveillance camera, it was game over. As you heard, it's not just the surveillance camera putting them at the scene, either. New cars may come with the benefit of heated seats and Bluetooth, but they've got something that old junkers don't: GPS data. And when police requested the GPS data for the gold sedan that everyone was seen escaping in, it laid out their entire journey to and from the house they robbed. Very quickly, Antonio realizes he needs a story. And if you want to see more criminals just like him tell the most unbelievable stories you can possibly imagine, be sure to like and subscribe. It's literally all we do here.
But in the midst, I'm the only one being pinpointed, and it was two other people that was there that I didn't even know. They just told me, oh, here go the money, we finna buy some weed. And I had my own money because I finna buy my own from the dude. And next thing I know, goddamn, the dude wanted some pills too. So I told my cousin, I said, I got some X pills, that's all I got. Dude wanted to buy, I had like 5 ounces. I gave them to him. And he went in the house. Next thing I know, I seen him pull out the gun. Cleve threw me back in the house, we finna rob. I said, we ain't finna do nothing. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't got nothing to do with that. I got 8 kids to live for. 8 kids, I'm not finna rob nobody. I've been going through this shit 2 years on probation. Everybody for something I didn't do. I promised to God, man, you guys my probation. I was sure tell you everything. Every time something happened, I told that lady I wanted a couple times. Everybody in Pensacola been after me for no. That's like that shooting that was on the news. Everybody would blame me for that. I didn't do none of this. I don't know what's going on. I'm scared. I tried to hit my cousin when I see that shit going on. I wanted to stay when I had a warrant. Then Cleve told me not to tell on him. Well, I shouldn't tell on you in a way it made me feel like you killed him. You set me up on a humbug to come with you to this man's house. Came and got me and him. I didn't know what was going on. He didn't know what was going on. We get over here, Cleve, we get in this man's house. You heard me push the door and pull the pistol on the man and hit the man in the head. Come on, man. Lord knows I tried to tell my cousin. I tried. I seen Then in Cleveland, the clip right now, like ain't nothing going on, but I'm the only one being pinpointed by the move. I say, man, I ain't got time for shit, y'all know. I say, I ain't robbing nobody, ain't got time for it. He said, it's too late now, it don't even matter. It's not too late, bro. I got 8 kids, y'all don't got kids, y'all don't look at this shit.
Well, where were the other 2 people in the house? The white girl and the white guy?
On the couch.
Okay.
And then what happened?
Yeah. I tried to go out the door. Well, the other white dude came in.
Came in?
It was another one. The one that shot David D.
What do you mean another one?
White dude.
I thought Stefan was in the house.
It was Stefan, the white dude and the white girl that was together, and there was another white dude that came to the house.
Did he walk up or did he drive
He
up?
drove up, and then he came in the house. Stefan was like, man, go back out the door. Just go back out the door. So I'm trying to go out the door. That's when goddamn Cleet grabbed me, telling you ain't going. So I'm like, man, let me go. So he didn't want to let me go. So next thing I know, the white dude pulled his gun out. He started shooting. The bullet went right past my face. I'm sitting there crying. This thing I know, I see my cousin get shot.
He's shooting inside the house, the white guy is? Or outside the house? Huh?
Outside.
Outside the house? Okay.
Bullet went right past my head as soon as I ran out the door. I turned around, I seen my cousin fall.
Were y'all running away?
I was running away. I don't know what they was trying to do. I was running away for my safety. I was running.
L'Antonio isn't the only one who's going to tell the story you've just heard. The thing is, police expect this when they head into interrogations with accomplices. Following the crime, they almost always get together and come up with a fake story that they're all going to tell. In this case, that fake story is that a random white man pulled up to the house and just randomly started shooting when they happened to be there. Don't you hate it when that happens? Evidently, L'Antonio realizes this story isn't going to stick, because he doesn't hold on to it for very long.
I took off running because I knew I had advantage to get away. Cleve standing there talking about, come here, come. I'm not coming back nowhere. You got me in a predicament. Then he talking about getting me killed if I put his name in this situation.
Cleve told you that?
That's why I'm scared. I didn't have nothing to do with this.
Okay.
I don't own no firearm. I'm not dangerous. The goodest man a lot of people can never meet. A lot of people tell you that I am not no bad person. Sure enough, my record may look bad, my past, but...
Well, L'Antonio, I mean, the problem that I'm having here is that I've talked to a lot of people, all right? And you've sat here and seen me over there talking to her. I already know everything.
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
I know that you guys went over there to rob Stefan. I know that.
I did. I promise.
All right, look. It is what it is, man. You went over
I put this on my dad, baby.
No,
my baby dead and gone. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know nothing what was going on. If anybody telling y'all that it's a lie, I didn't know nothing. I promise to God I didn't.
Okay, listen to me. I know for a fact that you went over there to hit a lick on Stefan. All right? I know that. You went over there to get your bill money because you guys are trying to move. I know that. This is not the time to be trying to distance yourself from that. Because whether you say, I didn't know it was going to happen like that or not, the fact is it happened. And now you're here. But if you start trying to do bullshit and tell me all this kind of stuff like that, it's not going to help you out. It's not going to help you. So now's the time for you to just lay it all out there. Because when your story doesn't match everybody else's story, guess you.
Antonio, it would have been believable if when that stuff happened, like you just said it happened,
A lot of that shit that you would have, be honest, that
you would have come.
There's a lot of stuff there that's true, but there's a lot of stuff that's not.
That you would have come forward right then and there, okay, if that was the truth. But like she said, this is the biggest thing that's ever going to happen to you in your life right now. Okay? You have a dear friend, homeboy, cousin, family that's gone. All right? And wherever he's at, hopefully he's up there, he's looking down, all right, on you, and not shaking his head saying, you know.
My cousin, no, I ain't gonna lie with him like that.
So be a man and be honest.
All right, I was supposed to be robbed this man a couple months ago. I'm going to be flat out honest. If I get a license, I don't even kill no more. But I don't rob people. I'm gonna be honest. That's not my lingo. I sell dope. That's me. Work. Okay, we was behind on the bills. I got tired of her hounding me. How this gonna get paid? How that gonna get paid? Okay, so boom. Cleve came to me personally. He said, "Was I finna be charged with murder?"
I mean, honestly, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I mean, yes, you're going to be charged with it because of the simple fact that you were there when it took place, whether or not you say you had a gun or didn't have a gun. But the biggest part, and like I said, a lot of people, I know when something like that happens, you're scared. But the only way to kind of get around that and to help is when that shit goes down, come straight down, call the police, come straight down to the sheriff's office and say, hey, this is shit just went bad. This is what happened. But when you're on the run for 2, 3, 4 days, you know, that makes it looks bad.
Bad might be an understatement here, because being on the run for 3 days while his cousin's body sat in the morgue doesn't look bad. It looks downright evil. And using your 8 kids as an excuse? It's not giving police the impression that Antonio is hoping it will. After spending nearly 3 hours blaming everything on his friend, 37-year-old Cleveland Golden, Antonio leaves detectives with only one thing to do: go hear Cleveland's side of the story. And if you thought Antonio's interrogation was interesting, just wait.
You know, I don't know if they told you why you're here, but I think you already kind of know.
Yeah, I was just like, man, like I told them I would have been turned myself in, but like I don't know what's going on. You feel me?
Okay.
Me and my old lady got into an argument Tuesday morning. I'm walking towards W Street. The 2 dudes that I used to know, David and Poo Poo. I used to know both of them back growing up in Pensacola Village. And I jumped in the car with them. We riding. I asked him, my old lady called on the phone, asked him, can I go get some food for to eat? He said, well, bro, I can get you some food. I'll take you by the food place, get something to eat. Just hold up for a minute while we stop by food. At the time we said that, he on the phone with a black dude named Shannon. The people that stay at the White House in the corner. So I'm like, okay, it's all right, it's cool. Bro, we all gonna get out. All right. I said, man, what y'all ain't nothing crazy from going, right? Cause you know what I'm saying? Bro, y'all got me, I ain't got nothing. You feel me? Like, no, ain't nothing crazy from going, bro. People said, we know the dude. So they get out the car. As soon as he got the car, he asked me to sit in the yard, stand in the yard. So I stood in the yard for a minute. 5 minutes later, I say, well, him say, the dude say, you ain't get nothing. And I heard David like, well, you gonna give me what I want now. And I gave you my this and that right here. So I'm like, I knocked on the door. As missing me knocked on the door, David and Poo Poo shoot out. Boom, run out the door. Like that. He said, come on. By the time before I leave, the white dude draw the gun on me. And I'm telling the white, hold up, I don't know what was going on. He said, just stay right there. So I don't have nothing going on. So by that time, David shot. Boom. When he shot, I took off. And that thing know it was just shoot out. And I just ran. Kept on running. As missing me trying to run, I called back and tell Poo Poo. Poo Poo like, bro, he all right. He in the car with us. I like, man, I need y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got something going on. I don't know what's going on, bro. Y'all got me missing this shit right here. I don't know what's going on. So they say, man, ain't nothing going on. So finally, when I seen the news, I seen it said David had got killed. I called it. I'm at the TA in 2 minutes. And I tell his brother what happened. You know what I'm saying? Brother asked me why I left. I ran. They shooting. I don't have no gun. I don't have nothing. For one, I wasn't supposed to be in this spot, but they put me in this spot because they asked me to hold on real quick while they were handling some business.
All right, listen. You know, it sounds to me like there's more to this story than everything that we've heard so far. So I really would like to hear the whole side of the story from you. So hang on.
Yes,
hear me out. So that we don't just operate off of one side of the story.
Unfortunately for Cleveland, he hasn't realized that a neighbor's camera recorded him doing what he's going to repeatedly claim that he never did. Load David's body into the gold sedan. Well, partially load it, before he encourages Antonio to drop him so they could make their getaway. When he finds out shortly here, he's going to be singing a very, very different tune.
Like I told them, I don't know what they had going on, but at the same time, I wasn't.
Okay. Well, look, here's the deal. I'm just going to be straightforward and honest with you. Okay. I've worked now for probably 5 minutes. I'm tired and I want to go home. Okay.
Yes,
and I don't want to be sitting here bullshitting with you.
Me neither.
Listen, I know way more than you think I know.
You can know me. Listen, man. I understand what you're saying, man.
I've talked to multiple people.
You can talk to whoever. Listen, mom. You can talk to whatever. I'm going to tell you what I know. I was there.
Okay.
You feel me? Like
and I know, and I'm going to tell you what I know based upon video.
Okay.
We have video from the scene.
You can have video. I wish you hope you do. If you have video from the scene, man,
and we know that what you're saying is not true.
Ma'am,
you're telling some of it.
No, listen,
but you're not telling everything.
Listen,
okay.
I'm telling you the honest truth. I don't know how y'all sit here trying to play it in no other kind of way, man. Yeah, I'm telling you the God honest truth. If you had a video to see it, you will see that I'm telling you the truth. I don't know, like everybody say, it wasn't no home invasion. It wasn't no home invasion. Some people knew what was going on. But whatever they had going on inside the house, it didn't work out to the way they wanted to work out. It wasn't nobody trying to rob nobody, man. You hear me?
Well, then you tell me what was going on over
I'm telling you this. It's supposed to be a drug-related deal.
Mm-hmm.
He supposed to brought this man Shannon some drugs. What about it, I think Shannon didn't have no money or whatever. I don't know, whatever.
Who was supposed to bring the drugs?
David.
Okay.
And Poo-Poo was going with David.
Okay.
For the drugs. I'm telling you, they're not going to tell me everything because I was just, like I told you, I got into a old lady. The same room David just got me out of, that's the room I got from old lady today. Because we don't have nowhere to live. I'm living with my family as we move around. So I don't get in trouble. I don't move around, I don't go to do all this right here. So whatever you say you see on video, you can have it on video, mom, but you ain't going to see me doing anything because I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay. You won't be seen on video going down to load David up in the car after he's been shot?
I tried to. Okay. I told them I tried to. Mm-hmm. I tried to help him. But I don't know what's going on. After that, I don't know what's going on. I tried to help him. I told the woman in the yard to call the police and ambulance. I don't know what's going on. The white man was trying to kill her.
Describe the white guy.
The white guy, he was driving a Cadillac. He drove a black Cadillac, photo Cadillac. He was at the house right here, like the corner on 48. That house right here is a black Cadillac and a red truck that was back there.
What kind of Cadillac?
A Cadillac Escalade truck. It was white, a black truck with no tint on it.
Were they inside the house?
They was inside the house. They all walked inside the house, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm the only one that stayed outside.
Who walked inside the house?
David and Poo-Poo.
Mm-hmm.
They knocked on the door.
Okay.
The black dude looked like the curtain. I supposed to be, I guess it's Shannon, the black dude that he was talking to on the phone. He looked like the curtain. He let them in. I stayed outside. I smoked a cigarette, man. I'm telling you, you watch the camera, you'll see this. I'm smoking a cigarette. As we smoke a cigarette, like I tell you, 5 minutes later after that, they shoot out the door. David turned around. Before David turned around, the white dude had the gun in my hand. He didn't shoot me because he was trembling. Like I said, I don't know what's going on, sir. By that time, David shot. Found. When David shot, that was a man shot. Boom, I shot out. Like I told you, I shot out. David shot behind me. When I said, me finna go, I'm finna go. Poo-Poo them already jumped in the car. He said, help him get in the car, bro. Help me get me in the car, bro. They shot me. Bro, they finna kill me too. I don't have no gun. They not finna kill me. So at the black woman house where you sitting at, I was already finna go, cause I'm not finna tell you no lie. I'm still finna go. I wasn't finna try to do nothing. I was so scared at the time. But me trying to help him, I tried to help him put in the car. And I told his people, them in TA, I tried to help him put him in the car. But other than everything else, I don't know what's going on. I was blind to that fact.
What does the white dude look like?
The white dude was I think his name was Chris. I couldn't tell you. He had a white cap. He had like a cowboy hat. He wore like a cowboy hat. And that's who drive the black Escalade truck. That morning, I guess they supposed to went over there and did something earlier that morning and they didn't pay them.
The white guy's name is what?
I think his name was Chris. The white dude's name was Chris. But the black dude I know his name was Shannon, because that's who they was talking to on the phone. So, like I told her, man, in the midst of all this right here, The white dude shot David. And like I said, I don't know what they had going on. Like I told his family, I don't know what they had going on.
What kind of gun the white dude have?
It was like a chrome, like a 45 or something like that. It had a big old barrel on it. Cause when he put it to me, he didn't want to shoot me. Cause like I'm telling him, I don't know what's going on. So for anybody say a video camera, they see a video camera, they see a video camera. I left.
Did any shooting happen inside the house?
I think that's when I think David did try to shoot back inside. So I can't tell you the truth. But
What kind of gun David have?
It was like a 38, I think. A 38.
What kind of gun do you have?
I don't have them. I never had them.
What kind of gun did Poo-Poo have?
I won't say, I think it was a 357 or something like that. Something similar to both of them revolvers. I never had a gun.
This is a new approach. Antonio at least admitted that there was a robbery, but Cleveland? He's denying that there was a robbery at all. In his version of events, he was just there to buy a bag of a little something-something, and things went downhill. About as downhill as his story is going right now. Because while Cleveland has chosen to deny, police know at this point that one of the guns used in the robbery belonged to, you guessed it, Cleveland.
But when I see the news and see this right here, I want to go tell, but I don't know what to tell. Like I told them, I don't know what to tell because it was like a crazy situation at that point. People saying they seen this in camera, this and seen this back up. If you seen the camera, remember, you seen that I ain't had no weapon.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to put nobody in harm. I was trying to help. I couldn't help. I went and told his family, and I was still like messed up in my head about it because it's like a drug deal, but they saying, I was going to know it says a drug deal, relation, home invasion. No, they never broke in the house. It was simple, they let them in. They let them in. It wasn't a home invasion. They let them in.
So when I check the cameras, I'm going to have to look and see, this is what this person was wearing, this person. What were you wearing?
I got out of work that morning, that night at security. I worked security.
Uh-huh.
I got out of work.
Where do you work at?
Well, I was working at this point, I work with my boss man, Big Kenny.
Okay.
You can call him to tell you that. I got out of work, had my shirt on my shoulders.
Now, what kind of shirt was that?
My security shirt. My black security shirt.
What color? It's black?
Yes.
And does it have some special
No,
something
man,
on
it just got red, white on it, security on it.
Okay.
Had a shirt on my shoulders. As missing me running, I was trying to help him this right. Like I said, I tried to help him put him in the car and try to help him because, like I said, I still don't know what's going on. And still, like right now, still to the point, I don't know what they did inside the house, what made the trigger, the commotion, what to bring it. But man, if you look at that camera, man, I don't have any parts to do with it. Like I said, like I told my old lady, I wish I never went with them and he let him got in that car with them because I told his family, I know him. So I know the white guy shot him. And I know the white guy shot him. And I told them the white guy had shot him. They saying there's no white guy in the picture. Man, the white guy shot him. Man, stayed at the house, right at the corner of the house with the black dude standing. So if y'all were running the camera, you'd see all of them in the yard. It was 3 cars in the yard. The third car had pulled in the yard, the white guy.
Another white guy?
Another white guy.
Okay. And
but in the missing them shooting, that's when the white guy was still outside with me.
Okay. Now, that white guy that pulled up, what kind of car was he in?
He was in like a green looking car. It was like a green with a mixed door on the passenger side.
A what kind of door?
Like a match, like a
different color?
Yeah, a different color door on the passenger side.
Did he go in the house?
Yeah, he walked in the house too.
Now, he's the one that had the gun or no?
No. The one that had the gun was already inside the house. And then, like, man, you say, I heard so many stories, like you said, I heard so many stories, but people saying this and that, right? Like I tell people, you can say what you want to say, but I know I did not hurt him. I did not bring no horn to nobody. I was like...
Well, I don't believe that anybody really meant to hurt him. I don't think that you or Pooh meant to shoot David. It's just kind of one of those things where, it just happened. He got in the way.
No, he didn't.
Shit went down.
Man, to me, be real with you, man, he shot first. He shot first. That's why I took off running. Yeah. That's what I'm telling you. Whatever they had going on inside, it was not no robbery or nothing like that. it's something that when, like, you can tell because it's supposed to be like, Poo-Poo brought my card back, and did you bring my card back? And Poo-Poo said, yeah, I got your card, but you got my money or something. The white guy was like, well, you gotta give me a minute, and I would have the rest of the shit. And that right there, that's when everything started going off. The fire did not go off to it when they went out the shot outside the door. They walked out the door. You feel me? When they went past me, boom. I'm thinking we finna go and turn around and walk away. The white guy had the gun to me already at the doorway. He's at the doorway. When David got shot outside. You see what I'm saying? And he got shot outside in the man's yard. The man shot him in the yard. I took off. Boom. David took off. Boom. Poo-Poo was already gone. See what I'm saying? Poo-Poo was already gone. He left when he first came out. So that's the reason why I'm saying it's like kind of crazy because it wasn't no robbery or nothing like that. It's just, I feel like it was somebody got off on the man money and somebody didn't want to pay. And that's just basically how I'm seeing it. Because it's like, it was, for a car to be involved in it, it was too much. It was something that it's supposed to be, ain't went down like it's supposed to went down. So, and I'm telling you, that's like, the God on the truth because y'all keep saying y'all can look at the camera. Y'all can look at the camera whatever you want, man. I was nervous and scared because I ain't expect that to go off like that right there. And like you said, it happened. But it happened on the outside. And it happened because the white guy shot him because he shot first. He shot in the doorway.
Who? David?
David did.
But what made David decide to shoot?
When they went, like I told you, sir, when they walked out the house, the white guy had the gun on me. I'm still at the doorway like right here.
Well, what made the white guy pull the gun on y'all?
I don't know what they had going on inside the house. So that's what I'm keep telling you this now. I don't know what they had going on inside the house. But the white guy, he did not shoot me because he had the gun on me for like 5 minutes standing there. You feel me? And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. But in the midst of that, the white guy would like, to tell you the truth, sir, if it would been like 2 more minutes, the white guy would finna tell me to go and get out the yard. Because they knew whatever they had going on, I wasn't that one of them. See what I'm saying, sir? But in the midst of that, David came and shot round. By the doorway right there. He shot. Boom. That's when the white man shot back. Boom. That's when everything took off. I took off running. He took off running. Poo-Poo already gone. That's exactly how it went. Anything else? The home invasion? No, it wasn't no home invasion. Them people stay in there. They let them in the house.
Right. Here's the deal. That's a bunch of bullshit right there.
You can say what you want to say, man.
I've got it on camera.
You get in the car, bro?
No, I got out the car. Listen, when they backed the car back, ma'am, and went back that way, I got out the car.
They hauled.
Yes,
they hauled. You got in the car, right hand to God. You got in that car.
I did get in the car. No, they back, ma'am. When they back, he went that way. When they went that way, ma'am, right here to God, ma'am, I'm telling you no lie, ma'am. I got the car, the corner up the thing, the road.
It's time for you to get right with God, okay?
I've been right with God, ma'am.
Get right with God.
Ma'am,
I'm getting up and I'm getting out of this room.
Right here to God, man. Listen here, man. Right here to God, man. I have kids, man. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you the truth, man. They don't have nothing to do with them. I'm telling you, it wasn't no home invasion. Whatever they had going on inside the house, I don't know what they had going on, man. I was not a part of none of this. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not a part of none of this. I don't think when they said, I tried to help them. You're right. I tried to help them. They put me in the car. People say he finna go somewhere else. Get me? I got out the car like I told you. I got out the car. Hey, I walked and paid the police. I walked.
Okay.
I'm not from here, man. I walked to TA.
All right, stop right there a minute. All right, so you got a friend or a so-called friend of yours that's been shot and laying in the road and is dead, right?
He wasn't dead when we left, sir.
Okay. All right. So, when did you call 911?
I didn't call 911. The black woman in the yard called 911.
When did you go to the police and say, man, this shit just went happen?
Sir, like I told listen, sir. Like I told his family, I went to his family and told his brother what happened. I don't know what to do. You feel me? Because...
Well, you know the difference between right and wrong. What's the right thing to do?
The right thing was to do was, the day was my birthday. My fiancé will tell you that. The day was my birthday.
Today?
Yes.
Happy birthday.
I was going, like Monday morning, I was going to go if they asked me for questions. I asked people what I need to do. But at the same time, man, with this white man shooting at them and he shot him, and then if you see my face, you know my face. I'm not from here like that. I'm from Alabama. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. Then his family talking about shitting threats at me. His family was sending threats at me and saying this and that right there. And I'm telling y'all what happened. So, first, you talking about a bunch of bullcrap, man? It's not a bunch of bullcrap, man. I swear to God, it's not.
Cleveland has evidently never seen a single crime show, or used more than 2 brain cells at the same time. Because according to him, he was an innocent bystander who just so happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. And then, rather than escaping like the innocent person he was, he hopped in a car with the robbers.
Whether your story's right or whether your story's wrong, all right, somebody got killed, okay? All right? You didn't call the police. You didn't render aid or call for an ambulance. This happened 3 days ago now.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay?
The woman in the yard, she would tell you, I asked them to call the ambulance. The black woman, I asked them to call the ambulance. I did. I asked them to call the ambulance. The ambulance was on the way.
Then why didn't you come forward?
For about what, sir? I don't know what was going on. Like I keep telling you, sir, I don't know what's going on. I'm outside in the yard.
You what, 37 years old?
I just turned 37 today.
And you've been in state prison before, right?
And last time I've been in prison was 2009. So last time I've been in trouble was 2009.
You know how all this works, bro.
Yes, I know how it works. But at the same time, sir, how can something work about something I'm telling y'all the truth about, sir?
So, well, you're telling some bits and pieces.
Sir, I don't think I'm telling you not, sir. Real stuff, sir. The reason why I got any gun back out the gun, sir, because Poo-Poo took that man's gun. Poo-Poo took his drugs. Poo-Poo got his drugs.
Whose drugs?
David's drugs.
So where's the gun? You got a gun in your room?
I don't have no gun.
You don't have no gun in your room?
I never had it. They said police searched my room and everything. I never had no weapon. I don't own a weapon.
Okay.
That was their stuff. I ain't had nothing to do with that. I told you, sir, when they got...
Is any of their stuff in your room?
Who?
Of anybody's stuff, is it in your room?
Probably, the phone is.
What phone?
It's a phone that, Poo-Poo gave me. It was a black phone. But the phone was, he gave me the phone during the midst of it, that morning it went over there. And then he said he gave it to me that morning when I got in the car. That day I got in the car, he said he found the phone that morning from when it went over there. So this place they went back this morning, they went there already twice now.
Right.
That's what I'm telling y'all. It was not no home, this is not no home invasion at all, this right here, sir. I don't have no gun. I don't know people telling y'all this about this, right? Whatever.
Hang tight, and we're going to get you over to the jail so we can get this show on the road, okay?
Okay, so what they charge me with?
Murder.
How can I get charged with murder?
Read the report.
Sir?
Read the report.
Report about what?
They're going to get your paperwork.
That's crazy. I can charge somebody that had nothing to do with it. Man, I ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit, man. If you look at you say you got cameras, then you look at the cameras right. I in the yard the whole time.
From beginning to end, Cleveland stands by his innocence, blubbering the whole way through. Meanwhile, in the next room over, Antonio's partner, the crew's getaway driver, takes a much more relaxed approach to answering law enforcement's questions. Because if she's gonna go down, she's decided she's not going to do it sobbing and begging for mercy. Well, at first, at least.
Did Antonio take your car to go anywhere?
Yes.
Where did he go?
I'm not sure. I just know he dropped me off at work and he told me he went back to Chumano.
All right, so you guys are out there socializing, and then at some point you gotta leave.
Yes.
And you go where?
To work.
Where's work?
Watergardens.
Which one? Okay, and you go there at what time?
2.
And
I got dropped off around 1:50.
How'd you get there?
The car. Antonio.
Okay, so Antonio drove you, or you drove him? And then you
I
guys
drove
switched?
him. Yeah.
You drove him and then switched?
Yes.
Okay, so he took your car. Anybody else in the car with you?
No, ma'am. Not that I remember.
Okay. And did he say where he was going?
No.
Okay.
He just told me he was going back to CA because my kids was out there too.
Okay. And so how long were you at Whataburger?
To after 4.
Till after 4?
Yes. Around
Okay.
5.
Okay. Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Okay. Remember what I told you about honesty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And about lying to me during an investigation, a murder investigation?
Yes, ma'am.
You can get charged for that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you think that I didn't go back to Whataburger and get your time clock?
I know you did.
Exactly. Why are you lying to me about that?
I'm not. Because when I left, we went back to TA.
I mean, that doesn't make sense. That's not even explaining why you lied to me about how long you were there.
It was around 2. I clocked in where I tried to clock in. Okay. I tried to clock in at 2. Their computers was down. So I guess since I was being in training, I had to work on the computer first. So after that, I went back to TA.
Okay, just stop. Just stop. Okay. You weren't there until after 4.
No, ma'am.
Okay. I confirmed that with them. So stop digging a deeper hole for yourself. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
If you come out and you tell me the truth and be straight with me,
Okay.
all right, we have no problems.
Yes, ma'am.
But you start lying to me and going down that road, and there's nothing I can do to help you anymore.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is not worth you losing your freedom.
Yes, ma'am.
And losing your kids, all 6 of them.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to stop worrying about covering for him and his bullshit.
Yes, ma'am.
He's going to prison for the rest of his life. Okay? So whether you want to sit down there with him, that's up to you.
No.
You sit in here and talk this bullshit, you're going to go with him.
I don't.
So you better get right.
Yes, sir.
Having an alibi only works when people can confirm that alibi. What Tatiana doesn't realize is that the police have already pulled her time card from work, and she wasn't clocked in until 4, like she claims to have been. Which honestly is probably something she should have thought of before she used that as her proof that she wasn't involved in the shooting.
We went back to TA with Antonio. And then what?
They drove off.
Who drove off?
Antonio now.
Antonio,
Cleveland, and David D.
And what were they going to do?
Rob somebody.
Okay. Now, how do you know that?
He told me.
Who told you?
Antonio.
And why is he going to go rob somebody?
I guess because we needed money for the bills so we can move. And he was like, that's his only option to get money for the bills.
Now, why were they going to go over and rob that person?
I'm not sure. I guess because he had a lot of money.
Now, has Antonio been hanging out with that boy over there?
Yes.
Okay. Now, who is that?
I don't know his name. I think it's like Stefan something.
Okay. Did he hang out with him that day that you know of?
Not that I remember. No, ma'am. He probably went over there before.
Why do you say that?
Because he used to buy drugs from him. And the boy used to buy stuff from him.
Right. So they were both kind of
Yes.
buying stuff from each other.
Yes, ma'am.
Like you got some,
Yes,
got some.
ma'am.
It's sort of a mutual
Yes,
thing.
ma'am.
Okay. So when they left, is Cleve still wearing that security shirt?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And do you remember what Antonio was wearing?
No, ma'am. I don't.
Okay. And what about David D?
No. He said he had on red pants, I believe. Antonio said he had on red pants.
Now, were they talking about their plan while you were standing there?
No, not at first. They started talking about it like after I came back from Waterburns.
Mm-hmm. And what were they saying?
Now he was just like, Antonio was just telling David D that he got a leg and asked him did he want to go with him to hit the leg. And Cleve was like, I go too.
Okay.
And so all 3 of them went to go rob the dude.
All right. Where'd they get the guns from?
I'm not sure. I think David D already had his own and Cleve already had his own.
Okay. Now what about Antonio?
He didn't have one. Unless they switched.
I mean, we know he had one. So
No,
where did
ma'am.
he get it from?
He didn't. He ain't have one. Like, the only 2 people that had one was Cleve and David D. Unless they switched. And that's on my baby. My dead baby.
They stopped picking anybody else up.
No, sir. Not that I know of. I think it was just them 3.
Who was driving the car?
One of his friends, I believe.
And when they pull up, they're in the Taurus.
Yes.
And who's driving?
Antonio. The only one who got out. I mean, the only person I didn't see was David Washington.
Okay. So it's Antonio.
Yes.
Where was Cleve?
He was still in the car.
What part of the car?
The back seat, I believe.
Okay. Who was in the front seat?
Nobody.
Nobody?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And then what did they say when they came back?
He threw me some money.
Who threw you?
Antonio.
Okay.
Antonio threw me some money. And I was like, what happened to David? He was like, he got shot. And I was like, who shot him? And he was like, the white dude. And so after that, I asked Ocelia to ride with me to go pick up my little girl from school. Well, from daycare.
Okay. So, how much money did he throw you?
Nothing but probably about $25.
Okay. And then, I mean, did they say anything? How were they acting? Did they look?
Nervous.
I mean, were they nervous? Were they
Yeah.
upset at all?
They was nervous. They was nervous and upset. And Antonio was just like, my cousin just got killed. And I was like, how you know he did? And he was like, he tried to put him in the car to help him. But I guess they couldn't fit him in the car, so they left.
I mean, did they think about maybe trying to call 911 or?
Yes. From what I heard, they thought about calling 911.
They thought about it?
Yes.
They didn't do it?
No.
Okay. You know, we have video
Yes.
from the scene.
From what scene?
From the scene of the murder. We've got video.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And we know that it wasn't just 3 people there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We know that for a fact.
We know that you were driving the car, right? You went over there with them.
I didn't go with them, but I was driving.
You drove around the block while they were going to hit the lift.
Yes. And I parked the car.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean, we know it wasn't supposed to go down like that.
Yes, ma'am. And that's what I told him.
We know that. But I mean, what were you thinking?
I don't know. I was just like trying to just make sure my kids was great. But I told him I didn't want to have nothing to do with it. He was just like, well, just drive me. So I drove him and he was like, is you going to park? And I was like, no. And I drove and I went to the store.
The surveillance footage tells a very different story from the one Tatiana has just spouted. Minute by minute, it shows Tatiana dropping the men off at the house and then circling nearby streets, waiting for the robbery to end. Which means obviously this mystery driver doesn't exist. And she is just as guilty as the man who pulled the trigger for what happened next.
Whose idea was it to do the robbery?
Yes.
Whose?
Antonio's.
When Antonio's idea to do the robbery.
Yes.
Okay. And what was the robbery for?
Just more money.
More money for
Yes.
what?
So we can move.
So you and Antonio can move into a new place.
Yes.
Tatiana has given the detectives the last piece of the puzzle they were looking for. According to her, the robbery was actually Antonio's idea from the beginning. The plan was to make enough money for them to move into a new home with their entire soccer team of children. In the end, neither Tatiana Cleveland nor Antonio fired the shot that killed David Washington, but they went down for the crime all the same. Tatiana Williams pleaded no contest to second-degree felony murder and robbery with a firearm, and was sentenced to just over 24 years. Antonio Quinn pleaded guilty to those same 2 charges and got 25 years, with at least 10 of them mandatory under Florida's 1020 life statute. Cleveland Golden, the one who fought the hardest and admitted the least, gambled on a trial. A jury convicted him of second-degree murder, armed robbery, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and the judge handed him 50 years. As for the individual who actually pulled the trigger, as of the publishing of this video, they've never been charged with a crime, and the shooting was chalked up to self-defense. Our thoughts are with the family of David Washington, who lost someone who mattered deeply to them at just 27 years old. Thank you for tuning in. Nearly 85% of everyone watching isn't subscribed. Your subscription and support would mean the world to us, so we can keep bringing you more content just like this. Before you go, check out one of our craziest cases right here, or one of my newest ones right here.